Hey there, Leo, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of March 31st through April 6th. We're going to take a look at your past, your present, and your near future energies. Also, Leo, please remember energies do go both ways since this is a general reading, so I may be picking up on your energy or your person's energy. Take the energies as they resonate for you. Wow, bro, y'all may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, because King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, side by side. But here's the interesting thing, Leo. Y'all ain't looking at each other. This is in the near future. Had it come out this way, I'd be like, oh, okay, you guys are both vibrating on the same frequency. You guys are both working together. It came out this way, which is letting me know you guys are a divine pair. You're a divine match. But you guys are not even looking at each other. Let's see. Oh man, this is going to be good. So Leo, the main energy for your reading this week, the Knight of Cups. You definitely have love for somebody here. Now, I feel like this is somebody that you actually know. I don't feel like this is somebody, brand new that you just met. Y'all got a little bit of history here, and you still have love for this person. You want to express how you feel. You want to move in this person's direction. You want to offer them that love, but I feel like you might be holding back, especially with this near future energy. So in the recent past, you get the Ten of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Wands. There's painful ending here that happened for you in the past. But here's the thing, Leo. This ending, whatever it was, needed to come to an end. It was painful. It was difficult, but it needed to happen. And you're showing me here that you're healing through this. After this ending came about, it sent you into a point of healing. Now, this is beautiful. What I don't understand is why the Seven of Wands is here. There's something here that you're resisting. And I'm not sure what this is, but usually when Seven of Wands comes after healing, to me this is letting me know this is your higher self trying to communicate with you and you just being like, no, I'm not listening to you. But we'll see when we clarify. In the current situation, you get the Knight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Boy, oh boy, are you being pulled in a specific direction. You are the Knight of Wands to me. I don't assign gender to my cards. There is a collaboration here. It's showing up as a friendship, as a partnership, and it could very well be where it's like a family member, a friend, because I don't see love quite yet here, except for the Knight of Cups. But I feel intuitively that this is a romantic connection. However, you're showing up as let's be friends. Let's talk, let's hang out, let's communicate. But look at this. You get the Ten of Cups tied up to this collaboration, to this partnership, to you working with this person, which is letting me know that there's a lot of feelings here. But on the surface, you guys are both coming in as, friends. Now, in the near future, you get the Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. There's a little bit of waiting here. Again, like I said at the beginning, you and this person are a divine pair. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or somebody that has a lot of earth in their chart. But either way, there's some waiting here. You and this person, there's like a pause. And I'm not quite sure why. We'll see when we clarify. But in the near future, I feel like it has something to do with communication. But we'll see. This is all just me picking up intuitively. This could be very different. Let's clarify. Let's start off by clarifying the Knight of Cups, which is the main energy for your reading this week. Wow. The Knight of Cups is clarified by the Empress, the Hanged Man, and the Four of Swords. You definitely want to move in this person's direction. You view them as your person. This person is the person for me. But you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. And the reason you're not doing anything, and this is actually beautiful, is you're healing. You're going through a very healing period right now, Leo. And I feel like even though part of you or your higher self is trying to push you in this person's direction, like go, open up, communicate with them, tell them how you feel, you're kind of like, no. I'm pumping the brakes. I need a minute because I need to still focus on me, on my healing. That's actually a really beautiful energy, the way it's coming through. Let's take a look at the Ten of Swords for you in the recent past. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Star, the King of Cups. Yeah, you definitely have love for this situation, and I don't feel like you're the one that ended it. I feel like the other person was the one, that put an end to this, because you're showing me here, I still have a desire for this. I still have love for this person, for this connection, for this situation. But because this ending came about, because it was so painful, you're also showing me that you're not in touch with your feelings. You're not in touch with your emotions. You kind of just shut them down. They're still there, but they're still there on like a higher self level. Your higher self knows that you still carry love for this person in this connection. But if I were to ask 3D Leo, they're like, hey Leo, how do you feel about this? You're like, I don't feel anything. I'm fine. What are you talking about? Like, it didn't even bother me. It didn't faze me, right? Because the Queen of Swords is somebody that's very, very emotionally closed off. Let's take a look at the Four of Swords for you in the recent past. Yeah. Four of Swords is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Temperance. There's definitely a divine connection between you and somebody else. And I feel like it's been hard for you. You've been focused on your healing for sure, but it's been very hard for you to go through this healing process. I don't know why. I feel like you're showing me that this is taking too long. It's like you expected this healing process to just, take place overnight. It's like, me and this person, we met, we clicked, whatever, and then they went away, they disappeared, they ghosted me, they ended, whatever. You still feel that connection. And so even though you are focused on your healing and you're going through a lot of healing here, it's difficult for you. It's difficult for you to keep experiencing this connection, at least on an energetic level, because you definitely are. Like, the feelings you have for this person, the connection that you two share, it hasn't gone anywhere. Just because we decided here in the 3D world, like, oh, this is over, this is done, doesn't mean it's actually done. Let's take a look at the Seven of Wands for you in the recent past. Well, I'm going to put you on blast, Leo, and you may not like what I'm about to say. The Seven of Wands in the recent past is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the King of Wands. You are the King of Wands to me. I don't assign gender to my cards. You're showing me here, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting because I don't feel like this person's going to be receptive, because I feel like they're going to reject me, because I need to make sure that, I'm in a good place before I reach out to them. Yada, yada, yada. And that's why you're waiting. You're finding all these different excuses as to why you're not reaching out to this person, why you're not communicating with them, why you're not talking to them, why you're not acting based on how you feel. And you're showing me, quote unquote, valid reasons, right? This is why I'm waiting. But the Five of Swords is here to let me know that this is bullshit. This is not why you're waiting, okay? You can give yourself a laundry list of reasons why it makes sense for you to not reach out, to not communicate, to not go based on how you feel. But they're all bullshit, because deep down, you know what you want to do. You know why, like what you feel, you know in which direction you want to go. But you're using these, I call them like defense mechanisms, right? Like you're using these reasons as to why you shouldn't do that because it makes sense. Yeah, bro, come on. I'm going to put you on blast. I'm sorry. For the Knight of Wands in the current situation, the Queen of Cups fell out, the Ace of Swords, the Moon. Yeah, you know what you feel. There's love all over this reading, Leo. All over this damn reading. And you're clear about that. You know what you feel. It's not like if I were to come up to you and be like, hey, Leo, do you care about this person? You would genuinely be like, no, I don't. I don't care about anything. I don't feel anything. It's not that. You know what you're feeling towards them. But what you're doing is you're burying it deep, deep down. You're like, I don't want to feel this. I don't want to deal with this. Honestly, Leo, I feel like this is kind of this isn't somebody that you just met, but I don't feel like there's a lot of history here, because I'm not seeing pain. I'm not seeing breakup. I'm not seeing abandonment, right? I don't feel like you did something that caused this person to leave or vice versa. I feel like this is kind of like a brand new connection where you guys may have talked online for a little bit. You guys may have chatted. You guys may have even met up once or twice, but there wasn't a lot of history there. But the feelings are so deep, which is kind of like baffling to you, which you're like, well, why the hell do I feel all this if this is so new, if there's not that much, history back there? And that's also another reason why you're trying to bury this, where you're like, no, I'm not feeling this. I don't want to feel this. The feelings are definitely there, but I see you really working hard to just kind of ignore them, pretend like they're not there, pretend like you're not feeling anything, etc., etc. But they're here. You can deny them all you want. They're all over your reading. Let's take a look at the Three of Pentacles for you in the current situation. The Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Hermit, the Page of Wands, and the Death. Deep, deep down, you do want to work on things with this person. You want them to meet you halfway. It's like you want them to reach out and be like, hey, Leo, let's talk. Let's chit-chat. Now, again, I say deep, deep down because the Hermit is showing up here to let me know that you're aware of this. Again, it's like underneath the surface. You know what you're feeling. You know what you truly want. You know what your higher self wants. But then you come in and you're showing me, yeah, but this is done. But this is over, right? Same thing in the recent past with the Ten of Swords. I feel all these things, but it's over. It's done. You know, like we agreed that it's done. We broke up. We separated. Again, energetically, no, you guys haven't. On the surface, maybe you have. You know, like somebody said, I'm walking away, or somebody was like, yeah, this isn't working for me. On the surface. But deep, deep down, y'all are still exchanging energies. Let's take a look at the Ten of Cups for you in the current situation. The Ten of Cups is clarified by the Justice, the Strength, and the Judgment. Somebody's making a decision here. Somebody's higher self is coming in, because these are really intense energies. Somebody's higher self is coming in and being like, hey, you know what? Enough with these bullshit games. We're not playing this. This is what you feel. This is what you want to do. And I feel like, I feel like you're being pushed in that direction because your higher self knows that that's where your happiness lies. Your higher self knows that by doing this, by acting based on how you feel and following those feelings, you're going to achieve the Ten of Cups, which is happiness, the ultimate happiness, okay? And again, this isn't easy. The Strength is showing up here to let me know that balancing things out, making a decision to kind of, you know, restore that divine balance between you and them, between your higher self and their higher self, is not easy. Somebody here showing me like, this is really hard for me to do. But I feel like in the current situation, somebody, and I feel like that somebody's you, is going to take action to do this, to bring back balance between the two of you. And that doesn't mean you guys have to get back together. It just means that, you know, whatever you feel is off balance or out of balance, you're like, yeah, let's work on restoring this. Interesting. Let's take a look at your near future. I want to see what the Two of Wands is for you in the near future. Look at that. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We're clarifying the Two of Wands, okay? So the Two of Wands in the near future is clarified by the Three of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. Y'all are definitely dealing with an earth sign here, or somebody that has a lot of earth in their chart. You feel love, Leo, but you're also very, very, very afraid of emotional pain. I don't feel like this person necessarily is what caused this emotional pain. I feel like you're bringing in emotional pain from past relationships and kind of imposing it on this person, where it's like, oh, they did this, they said this, they're gonna hurt me. This other person in the past did this and said this, so they hurt me, and now this new person's gonna do the same thing. You feel the love, but you have an immense fear of the pain. You're really, really scared of getting hurt here, because I feel like the feelings that you carry for this person are so deep, are so intense. And so again, what you're doing is you're just waiting. You're like, you know what? Give me some more time. I need to think about this. I need to, you know, process this fear. Which is fine, because I see you're not showing me like avoidance. You're not showing me running away from this. Like, you're still showing me that you're feeling the feelings. But there's also pain, a fear of experiencing pain here in the near future. Let's take a look at the Queen of Pentacles for you in the near future. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh, man. Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles again, the Nine of Pentacles. You're choosing to emotionally detach from this. You're choosing to focus on yourself, on your stability. I feel like in the near future, the pain or the fear of pain is too overwhelming for you. And so you're just kind of like, you know what? It makes more sense for me to just detach, focus on myself, nurture myself, love myself, you know, focus on that. That's what makes more sense, because I can't keep being emotionally connected to this when I have this immense fear here. And again, I genuinely do feel like it's fear. I'm not saying that this person didn't do anything to you and you're just like, oh, you know, just they didn't do anything and you're just trying to like impose other fears onto them. No, I feel like they did walk away. I feel like they did. But again, it's not walking away. Excuse me. I don't feel like you guys even actually met. I feel like this was all like online communication or energetic communication. They decided to end this, but I'm not seeing a physical walking away, which is telling me that you guys may not have even been together. You guys may not have physically seen each other. I don't know. It's really weird the way it's coming through. Let's take a look at the King. Okay. Okay. Well, the King of Pentacles in the near future is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords. this other person, this other energy that's connected to you is deciding to actually give up on this because they feel like you've given up on this. Again, I do feel like you're connecting with an earth sign. I don't feel like this is just your energy, but there's definitely somebody else showing up here, which is like, you know what? Fine. If you're not going to come to me, if you're not going to invest in this, then I'm going to assume, because there's no communication here, I'm going to assume that you've walked away, that you've given up, so I'm going to do the same thing. And it's weird because I feel like in the near future, once you get to this point of like, yeah, the fear of pain is too much, you just kind of like, okay, it makes sense for me to walk away from this. It makes sense for me to detach. Yeah. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but I see somebody here making the decision to be like, okay, let's balance things out. And then the mind comes in and the fear comes in, and it's like, look at the shift in the energies. It's like love and emotions and passion, and then in the near future, it's just like it's all shut down. It's like the fear comes in and you're like, yep, this is too much. This is too much. I don't want to deal with this. Interesting reading, Leo. Let's close off your reading, see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week. Yep. From the universe, you get the Three of Swords, the Hermit, the Six of Wands. You're still carrying a lot of emotional pain deep down. I don't know if it's tied up to this person. I don't know if it's tied up to somebody else, other past connections. I'm not quite sure. But because you're carrying this emotional pain or this fear of experiencing this emotional pain again within this connection, within a new connection, you need to go through that healing. You need to look at that pain and really work on healing it and releasing it in order to get to this point where you actually feel good, where you feel successful, where you feel like you've been able to accomplish and achieve overcoming this pain. Because I feel like you're even aware of the fact that like you are carrying this pain and you are aware of the fact that it's hindering you. But I also feel like it's pretty intense, this pain, when it comes to relationships, and I don't feel like you really want to deal with it for whatever reason. So Leo, you know what? No, I'm not getting the closure that I want out of this. Give me some advice for Leo. I'm going to pull an oracle card because I feel like this is kind of still open-ended. Like, I don't know. I'm not getting the closure that I want here for your reading. Let's pull an oracle card for Leo. 2 more? Okay. Step out of your comfort zone, Leo. Yeah. I feel like this pain is your comfort zone. I feel like, using this pain not as an excuse, but more so like, oh, they might hurt me. Oh, they might hurt me. Oh, they might abandon me. Oh, this might end, badly, etc., etc. You're using that in a way to kind of like not feel. You're using that in a way to give yourself an excuse to detach. Because you are feeling the feelings, but you trying to pursue that and go after that is stepping out of your comfort zone. It's putting yourself in a vulnerable position, and I feel like you're not quite ready to do that yet. Because there is this pain that still needs to be healed. And you're working on healing it, definitely. But yeah, Leo, that is what I have for you for this week. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here next week. Bye, Leo.